When I say I don't know where I am at, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. I am just following Google Maps. Worst thing that I could ever do. I don't know, but this is not the first time Google Maps actually take me way out in the boondocks. And I mean, I didn't see no car for a long time. Not a car, not a truck, not a van, not a bike, not a boat, not a bicycle, nothing. I didn't even see a bird. And I was out there in the bush. Like, the Google map literally took me off the interstate because I was on I-95 and it took me off the interstate and put me on this road, asked me where is beyond me. My signal went out. I had absolutely no signal. So I'm just driving and hoping that all go well and I don't have to make an emergency stop. Nothing happens because I have absolutely no signal. Not even a bar. Like, my phone was on SOS. And I was just nervous because I'm by myself. And I'm like, why did it take me off the interstate? Like, I don't know why Google Maps does that. It will take you off because sometimes I don't use the vehicle navigation because sometimes that take you round and round in circles. So I mainly relied on the Google Maps. But maybe I should use Waze, but I couldn't even stop to like do that because I didn't want to stop. There's next thing something run out the bush or whatever. I was just kind of panicking and I'm like, Lord, just allow me to get out this area safely. And like you can see, eventually I saw some houses, but those houses were so far apart. And on top of that, you barely even see those houses. You just saw the mailboxes. You saw that? Like, look at that. All you see is the mailboxes, and the houses are way back. Like, you have to drive at least half a mile to get to those houses. Because I was looking, I'm like, where's this house at? Then sometime I get to, T Street. And I'm like, oh boy. Do I go left or I go right? Hopefully the GPS don't go tripping out. But I was so nervous. But I'm like, Lord, you got this. But I'm looking at the same time. I'm like, if I have an emergency and I stop and go in one of those people's yards, only very few of them were close to the road. Most of the houses were way back. So I was like, next thing I have an emergency and I stop, these people would think that I'm an intruder, try to shoot me because where these houses at? You know, a lot of black folks ain't gonna be living out there in those boondocks area. So, it may be few, but honey, I really think it's not a lot. But then as I continued to drive, I realized that, I was somewhere in Virginia because I was outside South Carolina, so I had to be in Virginia. So as soon as I got some signal, I had put in and asked Google, where am I? And I remember what it said, if it was Little Tree or Little something. But I was like, what? I've never even heard of that before. But honey, when I say, next time I'm driving, and then I couldn't even tell that it was actually going to take me off the interstate because, the road looked like the interstate until I continued driving. I'm like, but wait, where the other drivers at? Nobody. Like, do y'all see that? Not one vehicle. Like, forget that one you just saw in somebody's driveway. You didn't see none on the road. So I kept driving, driving, and driving, and driving. Like, when will this end? When will this be over? But the sight scenery was nice. I just hate the fact that I didn't have any signal because I love nature. But that was just too much. And I haven't driven on a road like that since I've been in America. Like, look at it. It's narrow. The road isn't marked. So you have to share it. Eventually, I think you're going to see like a truck coming. I only saw like, one vehicle. And mind you, I had to cut this video. So I drove for almost an hour, if not more, without seeing anyone. So I was like, I don't want no reindeer. I don't want nothing, no bear, no nothing to run out in the road on me. Because I know that happened to a lot of people. And it damages their vehicle and stuff. And can you imagine if I hit an animal and then I can't even move from where I'm at? I can't call any family. Like, ooh. Just can't make no phone call whatsoever. So I was like, Lord, please, I'm begging you in the name of Jesus. Please let me get out of this. Let me get back home safe and sound. My families ain't going to know where I'm at, what happened to me. So much stuff was going through my head. But I continued, and eventually I made it out. But look at it. It's the nature is so beautiful. Like, God is so amazing. Like, it's good to travel and stuff. I am quicker to drive than to take a flight. I used to like flying, but ever since I got in the habit of driving, I am addicted to driving anywhere. Like, I drive almost everywhere. The longest road trip I've ever been on was from Florida to Mississippi. Now, I'm not going back to Mississippi. Mississippi, honey, was too country for me. It wasn't for me. Each his own. It wasn't for me. You see all them turns I had to be doing, like, just from one road to another, just trying to make it back to civilization. But yeah, it was a nice trip though. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.